Every time a boy hits a six in his gully with a tennis ball, he immediately dreams of playing for his country one day. But there are a few players who did everything right. They came to the last step but were never called by the selectors. Today we are going to talk about the greatest Indian cricketers who never played for India. Number 5, Amarjeet KP, Haryana Punjab. A big man for the big matches. The bigger the occasion, the better he performed. 7,623 runs in Ranji Trophy, 27 tons, back-to-back seasons aggregating 800 plus runs with 800s. The only batsman in Indian cricket history to score 150 plus in 2 innings of the same match in a Ranji Trophy game. Still, he was never considered fit enough to feature in Team India. An epitome of sound technique and concentration, KP was one of those whose career coincided with greats like Sachin Tendulkar and Mohammad Azharuddin. But the saddest thing is that when you search his name, very little information is available on one of the highest run getters in Ranji history. Ignorance? Most definitely yes. Number 4, Padmakar Shivalkar, Mumbai. This Mumbaikar finished with 589 wickets at an incredible average of 19.69. Shivalkar was certainly better than many players who have played for India. Another case of born in the wrong era. Padmakar Shivalkar was arguably the best slow left-arm orthodox not to don the Indian colours. He was a captain's dream as he could pitch the ball in an area for long spells. Being a typical finger spinner, he turned it prodigiously whenever he gave it a real tweak. Number 3, Yeregoud Railways. According to Javagal Srinath, he is the Rahul Dravid of the Railways team. Yeregoud made his first-class debut for Karnataka and then turned out for the Railways. He won the Ranji title in 2001-2002 and 2004-2005 with the Railways team, and then went on to win 3 Irani trophies, one Dilip Trophy and a Ranji One-Day Trophy. He returned to Karnataka as a captain in 2006 and became one of the elite players to earn 100 Ranji caps. Hailing from a small town, Goud scored 7,650 runs at an average of 45.53 with 16 hundreds. Another player who scored big but failed to register his name in the selectors' books. Number 2, Rajendra Goyal. Unfortunately for the spinner, his career coincided with those of Erapalli Prasanna, Bhagwat Chandrasekhar and Bishan Singh Bedi. Sunil Gavaskar once hailed him as the toughest bowler he had ever faced, calling him better than Bedi. In a 27-season career, he finished as the highest wicket taker in Ranji history with 637 wickets. He finished with at least 25 Ranji wickets in a season 15 times, but never got to play for India. However, Goyal did play one unofficial test against Sri Lanka in 1964-65. Number 1, Amol Muzumdar. During the infamous 661-run partnership between Tendulkar and Kambli in the Harris Shield Trophy, Muzumdar waited on the sidelines. Unfortunately, his entire career panned out like that. Despite a world record knock of 260 in first-class debut, he never got to play for India during a 21-year career. With the likes of Tendulkar, Ganguly, Dravid and Lakshman in the side, Muzumdar found it tough to even get a look in. He retired a few years ago from first-class cricket with 11,167 runs from 171 matches, which featured 30 centuries. Some may say it's because of luck, some may say it's politics. Whatever it may be, what we can do right now is to salute these great players. Applaud them now for the applause they deserved and never got at their peak. Hope you liked this video. If you have any video suggestions to make, please do so by mailing us your ideas at simplychumma@gmail.com. And do press the like button and share it with your cricket crazy friends. And don't forget to subscribe to Simply Chumma, your favorite Desi Countdown channel.